Welcome, fellow truth seekers, to another episode of Conspiracy Junkie. Today, we're diving deep into a story that has captured the world's attention and fueled endless speculation: the truth about Jeffrey Epstein. In a world where secrets thrive and shadows cast doubt, a story emerges that challenges our perception of power, justice, and the human spirit. This is the truth about Jeffrey Epstein, the name that echoed through the corridors of wealth and influence, a man enigmatic and controversial. But amidst the noise of scandal and speculation, there lies a deeper tale waiting to be unveiled. Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier, convicted sex offender, and a controversial figure who garnered significant attention due to his connections to various influential individuals from the worlds of politics, business, and entertainment. He was born on January 20, 1953, in Brooklyn, New York. Epstein initially gained prominence as a financier, working at Bear Stearns, and later establishing his own financial management firm, J. Epstein & Co. He managed the assets of numerous high-profile clients, amassing significant wealth along the way. However, his rise in the financial world was overshadowed by his legal troubles. In 2005, police in Palm Beach, Florida, began investigating Epstein after a 14-year-old girl and her parents reported that Epstein had sexually abused her. This investigation eventually led to multiple other alleged victims coming forward with similar claims. The police identified numerous underage girls who claimed they had been sexually abused by Epstein at his mansion. In 2006, police obtained a search warrant for Epstein's Palm Beach mansion. During the search, they discovered a significant amount of evidence, including photographs, videos, and phone records that suggested a pattern of sexual exploitation and abuse involving numerous underage girls. Despite the mounting evidence and the involvement of a grand jury, Epstein's legal team entered into negotiations with federal prosecutors. These negotiations ultimately led to a controversial plea deal in 2008. Epstein pleaded guilty to 2 state prostitution charges, avoided federal charges, and was sentenced to just 13 months in jail under a work release arrangement. The terms of the plea deal were kept largely secret, with alleged victims and the public being unaware of its details. The agreement also included a non-prosecution agreement, which shielded certain individuals connected to Epstein from facing federal charges related to the alleged crimes. The leniency of Epstein's sentence and the secrecy surrounding the plea deal led to widespread public outcry and legal challenges. Critics argued that the deal was unjust and failed to adequately hold Epstein accountable for his actions. Second arrest and death. In July 2019, federal authorities arrested Jeffrey Epstein at Teterboro Airport in New Jersey upon his return from a trip abroad. He was taken into custody on charges of sex trafficking of minors and conspiracy. The charges alleged that Epstein had been involved in a sex trafficking operation that spanned over a decade, in which he allegedly recruited, exploited, and abused dozens of underage girls for sexual purposes. Epstein's second arrest reignited public interest in his case and brought renewed attention to the controversial plea deal he had secured in 2008. The allegations against him also shone a spotlight on the broader issue of sex trafficking and the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. After his arrest, Epstein was initially denied bail due to concerns that he might be a flight risk or a danger to the community. Prosecutors argued that his vast financial resources and multiple residences around the world made him a significant flight risk. On August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center, MCC, in New York City. His death was officially ruled a suicide by hanging. The circumstances of his death raised immediate questions and sparked intense speculation, conspiracy theories, and accusations of foul play. Epstein's death triggered a wave of conspiracy theories, with some suggesting that he may have been murdered to prevent him from revealing damaging information about other high-profile individuals. The lack of consistent surveillance and other irregularities at the MCC fueled suspicions and skepticism about the official explanation. Epstein's death led to a revaluation of the prison system's handling of high-profile and high-risk inmates. Multiple investigations were launched into the circumstances of his death, including by the U.S. Department of Justice and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. The investigations aimed to determine whether proper protocols were followed and whether there was any foul play involved. Despite Epstein's death, investigations into his alleged sex trafficking operation continued. Authorities focused on identifying potential co-conspirators and accomplices who may have been involved in facilitating his activities. Ghislaine Maxwell, a close associate of Epstein, was arrested in July 2020 and faced charges related to her alleged involvement in the sex trafficking scheme. Her trial was scheduled for 2021. And so, dear viewers, our journey into the truth about Jeffrey Epstein comes to an end. We've explored the shadows, delved into the complexity, and sought the underlying truths that lie beneath the surface. If you found this content valuable, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth.